in which I told them here at the MTC a month prior to the attack that this white boy was going to attack me because he had been threatening me. And he still ended up attacking me while I was in my sleep. And after the attack, the guy, they put us in the SHU. And this guy sent a motion to the clerk saying that the government put him up to it. And nothing was done about this. No charges was brought or nothing. Just went away. Then I got diagnosed with post-traumatic stress. Then I got diagnosed with diabetes in here. I've had 2 major surgeries in here. And now blood clots in my whole leg. Man, I was not sentenced to none of these things. And I definitely was not sentenced to death. That's why my mind, my stress, and everything else has shifted to this. Because you're right. If I'm gone, I'm dead. God forbid. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. But in the midst of life, we are in the midst of death. So that's a reality check. But if anything were to happen to me, appeal doesn't matter. Motion doesn't matter. Fighting for my life, fans trying to rally up or do whatever they do on the internet to talk about free R. Kelly. It doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is my health. Everything else comes after that. Does that mean stop sending letters to the DOJ? No, because I'm still alive. That means stop talking on the internet about what the injustice they're receiving due to this BOP officer intoxicate? No, because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, yeah, keep doing that. But it's time to add the whole suit to what's going on. Not just the tie, the shirt, the shoe, the whole suit. But what matters the most, man, is my health, and that's why I'm talking about this. Because I get so paranoid now, man. I just feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe that's people's plan. I don't know. And I've talked to Psych, and I've talked about this stuff so much, man. And I've let these people know so much, and I'm continuing to talk. But it doesn't do me any good. I don't want, I get off of puzzles and pencils and all of this shit. I don't want no goddamn puzzles. I don't want no medicine, because medicine cannot cure corruption.
This call is from a federal prison.
I just need somebody to hear my story and to hear the truth in my story and do something about it. Because if the law breaks the law and get away with it, then our democracy, everything, the Constitution, all of that, it's in vain. It doesn't even mean anything. There are soldiers fighting overseas and everywhere, man, for years and years and years for our liberty, for our freedom, and our justice and Constitution. If that Constitution can be violated like mine has, what does that fight even mean? What does all of this even mean? It's nothing. That's what I'm feeling like. It's nothing when it comes to violating my constitutional rights, when it comes to my human health.
Let me ask you a question, bro. Personal again. Are you fearing for your life in there?
Absolutely. Now, am I fearing for my life that maybe somebody's trying to kill me? Well, I'm fearing for my life.
Your medical.
fearing for my life because the incompetence and the mistakes and the, miscommunications that go on. But I'm like a man with I don't want to be shot by accident or on purpose. It doesn't matter to me whether it's on purpose, somebody trying to hurt me or kill me or doing it by accident.
Right, absolutely.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to be fucking shot.
Yeah.
If you understand my
absolutely, absolutely.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of somebody might make a mistake.
And they did. And it almost cost you your life.
Did. And they did. That's why.
And they did.
Because when I said that this guy is threatening me on this phone outside my room every day, do something about it. I felt I should have been separated from him, or he should have been separated from me. But it didn't happen.
And when you said that your pain...
And a month later, he spent 19 seconds in my room while I'm asleep with headphones in my ear, kicking me in my face. It could have went any way, Andre. It could have went any type of way. It only takes 2 seconds. 19 seconds is too long.
1 second is too long. I want to say this to you, that I said that they already did make the mistakes, and that might have been a situation, but then you came back again when about your leg, and when you got the cast on there, and it was supposed to go back to the doctors in 2 weeks, but you didn't go back. And after 2 months, when you went and told them what you was feeling, and the nurse came in from your physical therapy and said that it wasn't blood clots, but then you told me, I want to make sure that I'm quoting you right, that you quoted the doctor. The doctor said you're fortunate that you came in the time that you did.
Yes, that is exactly what he said, and I'm quoting him.
So now this is another time in which you expressed your concerns, and another time that they got it wrong, that could have cost your life again.
That's my point, and that's why I talked about it, because the attack happened 3 years ago. So I haven't even talked out about that. So I'm talking out about that now because of what just happened. Now I'm talking about that. I'm talking about the tuberculosis that happened. I'm talking about me catching getting diabetes in here. I mean, they don't give me the same food they give at the hospital. Let's just face it, it's more healthier. And in a time such as this, I felt like I should have still been there because of that was, it was just better for me, health-wise, to get me back. But I got sent back, still with the blood clot in my legs. So then why even take me if you're going to bring me back the same way?
That's right.
These are my...
Because the risk is still there. The same risk before you went, you got the same risk now at any moment. What happened to your auntie could happen. And it has to be terrifying to have to live with that, the thought of death at any time, when you have raised a concern over and over again.
So yeah, it's very terrifying, man. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be on this goddamn phone talking about it.
This call is from a federal prison.
I wouldn't even be on this phone talking about it, because I know they listen to me and all my calls and my emails and all that stuff. But guess what, bro? I don't give a damn no more, because guess what? This is my life we're talking about now. This ain't about no case.
Well, if they're listening, I'm glad they're listening, because, people need to be held accountable. It might not be the whole institution, it could be individuals, but whatever it is, there are two dramatic things that have happened that almost cost you your life, and that is a concern, a major concern. A major concern.
And that's my only concern, that major concern. And rightfully so. That's just where I'm at, man.
So, do you feel just asking a question. That what's the use of you continuing to express things that you know have the potential of happening when no one listens to you? And those things did happen. The guy that attacked you, you expressed it. Your leg, you expressed it. And still no one paid attention, and your life was almost lost. What is that?
That's called buried alive. It's equivalent to being buried alive. You're supposed to be buried. They say rest in peace. You're not supposed to know you're up in the damn casket 6 feet under, screaming and nobody can hear you. But there are people that put you there that know you're there and they know you're alive. The whole purpose of burying you alive is so people can't hear you. If people can't hear you, they can't have sympathy for you. If they don't know you're buried alive, they can't open up. They don't care about opening up an investigation because they don't even know or feel they don't feel what you feel because they don't even know you're down in the casket. They don't know your location or where you're at, so they can't feel the emotions of damn. But when you look up one day and they go, well, whatever happened to Robert? Whatever was going on? That's how I feel. I'm kicking really crazy down in this box. And I don't care who dig me up. But I do feel that there's a crack in the box. That's the good news. With this BOP officer, what she did, all has to happen is the right person needs to hear and see the crack. I do believe that God will have someone dig me up, and that's all that matters. But it's equivalent to being buried alive. That's the best way to put it, man.
That's heavy. And I get it. Then,
We got 15 seconds, man. And,
right, well, I'm going to get busy with this, man, and, ain't no sense of saying stay strong. You ain't got no other choice.
Yeah.
But we got it on record, and we're going to put it out.
Okay.